1776 to 1976 $1 United States coin might look like an ordinary coin, but collectors around the world are secretly searching for it because some rare versions have sold for hundreds, thousands, and even over $10,000 depending on condition, mint mark, and special features. This coin was made to celebrate America's 200th anniversary, which makes it historically important and highly collectible. Many people still have this coin in their homes without realizing its true value. And a small detail like an S mint mark, silver content, or perfect uncirculated condition can turn this simple $1 into a treasure worth far more. Imagine finding this coin in your old collection or pocket change and discovering it could be worth a fortune. Before you spend it, you must check the date, mint mark, and condition carefully, because this hidden treasure could change everything. The 1776 to 1976 United States $1 coin, commonly known as the bicentennial dollar, was minted to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This coin was produced in several varieties and mint locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and features a unique reverse design that is not found on regular $1 coins. Unlike the typical peace dollar or Eisenhower dollar series, the bicentennial dollar's reverse design was created by artist Dennis R. Williams and shows a striking rendition of the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, symbolizing both freedom and the progress of the nation. The obverse retained the familiar profile of Dwight D. Eisenhower, which was originally introduced on the standard $1 coins minted between 1971 and 1978. The Eisenhower portrait is rendered with fine detail, highlighting his facial features, hair, and military decorations, and the wordings "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" appear clearly above and to the sides, maintaining the traditional layout of U.S. coinage. The coin was struck in both copper, nickel-clad, and 40% silver-clad compositions, though the silver versions were primarily released in collector sets from the San Francisco Mint, with a few specially marked silver proof sets that are highly sought after by collectors today. The majority of the circulation strikes were made in the copper-nickel composition, which was standard for general circulation Eisenhower dollars. Each coin carries the dual date 1776 to 1976, making it easily identifiable as a bicentennial issue. The edge of the coin is reeded, as with other Eisenhower dollars, and the coin weighs approximately 22.68 grams for the copper-nickel version and slightly more for the silver-clad version due to the higher silver content. The diameter measures 38.1 millimeters and the thickness is about 2.58 millimeters, giving it a substantial size and weight that make it feel solid when held. The mint marks play a crucial role in determining the rarity and value of each coin. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while Denver minted coins carry a D and San Francisco coins carry an S. San Francisco mint coins, especially the proof silver versions, are considerably more valuable due to their limited mintage and collector appeal. The mintage numbers vary significantly between the different mint locations and types of strikes. Philadelphia circulation coins numbered in the tens of millions, making them relatively common, whereas Denver circulation strikes were also high in number, but slightly less than Philadelphia, and San Francisco proofs were produced in far smaller quantities, often under 1 million for each type of silver proof or uncirculated collector set. Collectors also pay attention to condition, grading, and any anomalies that may occur during minting. Coins graded as MS65 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC command a premium, and pristine, uncirculated, or proof coins can fetch values several times higher than circulated examples. Minor variations such as double dies, slight off-center strikes, or planchet errors can also significantly increase value, sometimes by hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on the rarity and demand among collectors. The bicentennial dollar holds both historical and numismatic significance, not just as a circulating coin but as a symbol of a milestone in American history, which further enhances its appeal and collectability. In terms of market value, circulated copper-nickel coins are generally modestly priced, ranging from a few dollars to around $10 or $20 depending on condition and demand, which makes them accessible to casual collectors or individuals just beginning to explore coin collecting. Denver and Philadelphia strikes in higher uncirculated grades, however, can command prices ranging from $20 to $50 or more in the current market. San Francisco proof and silver-clad coins, particularly those in MS65 or higher grades, often sell for hundreds of dollars, sometimes approaching or exceeding $500 for coins in exceptional condition. Rare errors or unique examples, such as those with unusual toning or minting anomalies, can far surpass these typical values, occasionally reaching into the thousands of dollars at auction or private sales. The coin's intrinsic metal value also plays a role. The 40% silver collector versions have a melt value that fluctuates with the price of silver, adding another layer of financial consideration for collectors and investors alike. Historical context also plays a role in its significance and desirability. The bicentennial coin was produced during a period of great national celebration and pride, which included parades, memorabilia, and a wide variety of commemorative items. The coin was part of a broader set of commemorative U.S. coins issued during 1976, which included half dollars and quarters with similar dual.
Eisenhower dollar is bold, commanding, and instantly recognizable. Unlike the reverse, which was specially redesigned for the bicentennial celebration, the front side maintains the strong presidential portrait introduced in 1971. At the center of the coin appears the left-facing profile of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the five-star general of World War II and the 34th President of the United States. His portrait is large, deeply engraved, and designed to project strength, leadership, and dignity. Across the top rim of the coin, the word Liberty is boldly inscribed in capital letters. Just beneath Eisenhower's chin and neck area appears the dual date, 1776 to 1976, marking the 200th anniversary of American independence. This double date is the most immediate visual difference, separating the bicentennial issue from standard Eisenhower dollars dated 1971 to 1978. To the left of the portrait, you will find the national motto, "In God We Trust," carefully balanced within the field of the coin. The sculptural modeling of Eisenhower's hair, facial structure, and uniform collar shows strong detail when the coin is sharply struck. On high-grade examples, the cheek area appears smooth and lustrous, with minimal contact marks. However, because of the coin's large size and heavy weight, 38.1 millimeters in diameter, many circulated examples show noticeable bag marks and surface abrasions. This makes pristine, high mint state examples significantly more desirable and far more valuable. Now let's talk about mint marks, because this is where value begins to rise. The mint mark appears just below Eisenhower's neck on the obverse. Coins struck in Philadelphia carry no mint mark. Denver issues display a small D. San Francisco pieces bear an S, and these are particularly important because many were struck in 40% silver, or as proof coins. Silver bicentennial Eisenhower dollars from San Francisco were sold to collectors and contain precious metal content, immediately increasing their base value above face value. In terms of composition, most circulation strikes were copper-nickel clad, but the 40% silver versions weigh slightly more and were never intended for general circulation. These silver issues can command significantly higher prices, especially in uncirculated or proof condition. A regular circulated clad bicentennial dollar might trade between $1.50 and $5, depending on condition. However, uncirculated mint state examples can sell for $10 to $25 or more. High-grade certified coins graded MS-65 or higher can reach $50, $100, or beyond depending on eye appeal and population rarity. Silver-proof versions in pristine condition often range from $15 to $40, while top-graded deep cameo proofs can exceed $100 or more in competitive markets. Even more exciting are error varieties. Off-center strikes, doubled dies, clipped planchets, or dramatic die cracks on the obverse can multiply the value several times over. A strong doubled die on the lettering or date can push the coin well beyond ordinary collector pricing. In rare certified high-grade cases, exceptional examples have reached several $100s at auction. The bicentennial Eisenhower dollar's obverse is more than just a presidential portrait. It represents leadership during both wartime and the early space age. Because Eisenhower also served as Supreme Allied Commander during World War II and later presided during the formation of modern American defense and infrastructure systems, collectors often view this coin as historically layered and symbolically powerful. When evaluating your coin, examine the cheek, jawline, and hair detail closely. Look for sharp lettering in Liberty and strong separation in the dual date. Minimal contact marks and vibrant mint luster dramatically increase desirability. If the surfaces appear deeply mirrored with frosted devices, you may be holding a proof strike, which carries additional collector premium. In summary, the obverse of the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar combines presidential legacy, patriotic symbolism, and bicentennial celebration into a single, powerful design. While many examples remain affordable, certain high-grade silver or error varieties can climb well above ordinary expectations, sometimes reaching tens or even hundreds of dollars depending on rarity and condition. For collectors who understand grading, mint marks, and strike quality, this coin offers real potential beyond its $1 face value. The 1776 to 1976 United States $1, commonly known as the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar, is one of the most historically symbolic coin designs ever produced by the United States Mint. Instead of the traditional heraldic eagle that appears on regular Eisenhower dollars, this special commemorative issue features the Liberty Bell superimposed in front of the moon. The Liberty Bell dominates the center of the design, large and sharply detailed, with its famous crack clearly visible running down the bell's body. The bell represents American independence and the spirit of 1776, while the moon in the background symbolizes America's technological achievement in space exploration during the 20th century. This combination of imagery connects two powerful moments in American history: the birth of the nation and its reach into space. The design was created by artist Dennis R. Williams, whose work was selected through a national competition held for the bicentennial coinage redesign. His initials, DRW, appear subtly on the reverse near the lower right side of the Liberty Bell, a small but important detail for collectors who carefully study the coin's features. Surrounding the central design, the inscriptions are bold and balanced. At the top edge of the coin, it reads, "United States of America." At the bottom, in strong capital letters, it states $1. To the right of the Liberty Bell appears the national motto, E pluribus unum. Most importantly, at the lower portion of the coin, the dual date, 1776 to 1976, is displayed. This double date distinguishes the bicentennial issue from standard Eisenhower dollars and instantly identifies it as a commemorative piece celebrating 200 years of American independence. The moon in the background is not just decorative, it directly connects to the original Eisenhower dollar reverse concept, honoring the Apollo 11 mission conducted by NASA. While the regular Eisenhower dollar shows an eagle landing on the moon, the bicentennial version replaces the eagle with the Liberty Bell, but keeps the lunar theme to preserve continuity with the space achievement symbolism. The surface texture of the moon behind the bell includes crater-like details, and on high-grade examples these features appear crisp and well-defined. In lower-grade circulated coins, however, these finer details may appear worn or flattened. From a composition standpoint, the reverse design appears on two primary metal types. Most circulating examples were struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, giving the coin a silver-gray appearance, but without precious metal content. However, special collector versions were struck in 40% silver, typically produced at the San Francisco Mint. These silver issues often exhibit sharper strike quality and a more brilliant luster when preserved properly. The design itself remains identical, but the metal content significantly impacts collector value. When examining the reverse closely, collectors pay special attention to strike sharpness on the Liberty Bell's vertical lines, the clarity of the crack, and the separation between the bell and the moon's surface. Any unusual doubling in the lettering, die cracks, or striking errors can add premium value. In higher mint state grades, especially MS-65 and above, the reverse details can appear exceptionally bold, with strong contrast between the frosted devices and reflective fields on proof versions. Overall, the reverse of the 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial $1 is far more than a simple back design. It is a carefully constructed patriotic composition blending independence, unity, and space-age achievement into a single powerful image. For collectors and historians alike, this reverse remains one of the most recognizable and meaningful commemorative designs in modern United States coinage.